Hello, I thought I'd jump on here real quick before August 25th ends. August 25th, 2026 ends. So, it's 5 days before my birthday, and I am feeling much better about it. I think Father Mike now talked, yes, Father Mike talked to her about it. I spoke to her. There's nothing wrong with getting older. Okay. There's nothing wrong with getting older. I don't notice the wrinkles. There's nothing wrong with getting older. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with getting older. I think okay, there's nothing wrong with getting older. Okay. Okay. So anyway, today I didn't really do much. I meant to do the jewelry, which I'm gonna do now because I I don't know, I couldn't sleep last night, so I was like, well, I don't know. I slept a little bit during the day, and I've been up for a while now, and I had dinner, and not much has gone on, but I will make jewelry tonight, and I will show you the pieces I made. I'm not allowed to tell you what I have in mind. I have a few pieces in mind already, but I don't have that many colored beads, so it's only gonna be like maybe two, three pieces that I'm gonna make. Um, but hopefully they turn out well, you know? Anyway, so yeah, 5 days until my birthday. Okay, no comment. No comment because Father Mike will make me confess. No, I won't make her confess. I will just talk to her some more. Yes, no comment. Anyway, yeah, so like my men were telling me that people are debating whether or not those lesson plans would work to help the students on like here in Ohio it's ELPA, English Language Proficiency Assessment, and yeah, it would. I know in Texas, I can't remember what they called it in Texas. It was TASPA, but I don't know if that's the teachers or the students' proficiency. And I know that college students take the TOEFL. TOEFL. So, you prepare them from all of that. And those were things that I forgot when in the interview. Like she called it WELPA. And I said, what is WELPA? What is WELPA? And so, like, now I see why I didn't get the job. You didn't get the job because of Clevelanders. Anyway, but yeah, of course they can help with language proficiency because once you get through all the activities and like the introduction and all that, all the activities, slowly but surely you can introduce them to closed exercises and and reading proficiency, and you've already gotten the communicative because they are talking about how to do things, what to do, all that. And let's say um you bring in something and they have to write about it and all that. Well, anyway, um once you get once you get all that done, like they're listening, they're speaking, then they're writing about it, then they're reading about it, and they're always reading about it. And then what was the last one? Communicative, um, listening, I don't know, reading, writing, and I think there's not one more right now. Anyway, they could do all of that. They could do all of that. Um, you know, it's very simple to continue on until they have every single domain, benchmark, whatever, on there, and reach the level they need to be at for their proficiency exams. Yeah. So, and teachers out there can put their own spin on everything because, they know their students, they know what they're capable of, but the lesson plans or the plans that she already outlined are fine just the way they are. They are fine. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, so that's what I was thinking about. And I'm like, of course, all these lesson plans can be continued on, and in the process as you're doing it, to preparation for the language proficiency tests, whatever state you're in, whatever, it doesn't matter. Do I think this might work with college students? College students can learn a little more through, they're more patient and they're more mature. Not that you have to be mature. These high school students are mature, okay? But college students have a reason to be in college. They're there by their own choice. And they can learn through lectures and group activities, But high school students sometimes don't stay quiet and they need hands on. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Father Mike. Thank you, Father Mike. Yeah. Anyway, and he works at a college, so he would know. Yes, I work at a college. Anyway, so, but yeah, so I know what the TOEFL is. For those of you who know about my interview, yes, people are talking about the interview. I know what the TOEFL is. I know what the Texas, I forgot what it's called, but I know the proficiency exam. And I know, well, that was about it, the TOEFL proficiency exam. And then I knew going in what the English language proficiency assessment was in Cleveland, in Ohio. So I know that. Anyways, but I just kind of forgot. Nervousness, Yes, nervousness. Anyway, so it's time. So we'll leave that. And I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It's time to give you another quick peek of my room. Hold on, let me clean it up a little bit. Hold on. Move that there. It's dusty. I haven't dusted it today. I have to dust it. This is something that gets dusty all the time. So I have to continually dust it. Alright, but I'll give you a peek. Da 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 da! A peek. What could this be on? I wonder. And look at this, Jesus right there. With a little hourglass. It's a 5-minute hourglass. Anyway, so yeah, there's your peek of my room. A small peek. Anyway, so that's that. I can't make a move. I can't say a thing or think a thing or do anything without a million people analyzing it and tearing it apart. And all the haters that I have in my life, oh my goodness. I don't know. Maybe it's better that I just don't teach. It's not better. It's the students almost always end up loving Marissa. It's everyone else who is jealous of her. Yeah. I wouldn't say jealous. Well, they are jealous. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so what else can I talk about? The jewelry. I forgot. I can't tell you my patterns that I'm thinking of. She's not going to tell you. All right. Thank you, Father John. You're welcome. Father John won't let me do much. He has tightened the reins so much that, like, I can barely move. No, that is not true. Marissa still has a great deal of freedom. We just reined it in. Yes. For my own good? For her own good. Yes, for my own good. All right. Well, let me think. What else can I talk about? So I have frankincense, frankincense, um, oil for the diffuser, and I have myrrh that's coming in the mail. I really wanted frankincense and myrrh, and I don't have any gold. I haven't, and there's no gold in this room. It's not really. It's silver. It's silver. It's silver, black, red, pink, white, and cream. So, little touches of everything. And then on the shelves are a bunch of different colors, but what can I say? I'm going to have to change that, put them in boxes that match the room. So, what else? I think that's it. I'm debating, do I really want a car? I don't know. I don't have a job, so do I want a car? It would just be me leaving the house, and I don't know. I can get to my sister's house very simply on the bus. So it's not like I need a car to get to my sister's house unless I'm transporting things, which I rarely do. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I keep thinking, do I want to invest in a car or do I not want to invest in a car? And this is something that her men are helping her decide. Yeah. Anyway, what else? I think that's it. So, on that note, I'm going to end this vlog and I'm going to say, I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow and things go your way. All right. Bye.